Well, hi there. It's Sunday afternoon, Sunday the 2nd of September 2018. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and welcome to episode 1 of a brand new show that I've just started called Rambling and Waffling. Now you might think, what on earth does that got to do? It's basically me walking and talking, but someone already had that title, so I couldn't use that one. So I'm hopefully going to upload on a fairly regular basis, maybe every week, hopefully every fortnight, definitely at least once a month, so you can look out for that. But yeah, it's basically me walking in the beautiful British countryside, as you can see, lovely and flat around here actually, and talking about basically whatever comes into my head. I've got a few ideas of what I can talk about, but apart from that one topic, this will be an entirely unscripted show. I'm not going to have any notes. It's just me in my t-shirt and my shorts. I haven't got any notes. My phone's the camera, so I can't look stuff up on that. It's just going to be me, completely unscripted, for a few minutes every week. Now, oh, here comes a car, I think. Now, because this is unscripted, I'm going to try and have as few edits as possible. Obviously, if there is a car coming ahead, I will have to probably edit that out. Okay, so it wasn't a car, it was actually a motorbike. I would have been quite safe to carry on, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Heard an engine, moved out the way. That's how it's going to be when I walk along these country roads. So yeah, so this is going to be a show about me just talking about what pops into my head as I walk along. Now, as I said, I will have topics prepared, and this week I thought I'd start off not easily, because that's going to be too easy. I'd start off on a difficult one, and well, it's probably the most difficult and controversial topic you can talk about in the country at this point. It's politics, put it bluntly. What on earth is going on? In fact, well, I read the news, I know exactly what's going on, but why are we in such an utter mess as a country when it comes to our politics? Well, actually I think I might know the answer to that as well. It's begins with a B and rhymes with exit. You can probably guess what it is. Now, I'm going to pin my colours to the mast straight away. I voted Remain. I really strongly want to remain inside the European Union. Unfortunately, the vote didn't go that way. We're committed to coming out, and that's fine. I've made my peace with that, and I'm going to support any way, shape or form that we're going to get out with as good a deal as we can. Unfortunately, that seems to be the exact opposite of what our government is doing at the moment. It's literally just falling apart at the seams. Every single thing is going wrong. I mean, what is it, 6 months out? 6 months out. I think we leave on the middle of March or maybe May next year. September now, just over 6 months to go until we're out, and we've got nothing on the table whatsoever for when we leave. It's just an utter travesty and an utter useless waste of 18 months of opportunity. I mean, what have they been doing? It's just I said I'd pin my colours to the mast. I didn't vote Tory. I mean, let's put it bluntly, I did not vote Conservative. Although I thought when the vote came in that Theresa May was going to win again, I thought, well, fair enough, win. Well, nearly fair and square, but close as fair as you can get in that kind of vote. I thought, fair enough, give her a chance. But she's useless, absolutely useless. And I think what it's coming to is the fact that you've basically got a government composed entirely of people that, well, most of them wanted to remain in the first place. There's only a few token Brexiteers or Leavers or whatever. Leavers, yeah. They're going to crank it up. Free Brexiteers or Leavers that are put in the government, I think, just basically to hush the part of the party that wants to leave. And yeah, you've basically got this huge Remain support in the government at the moment, and they're basically, I mean, I don't want to be too cynical here, but I think they're genuinely trying to sabotage it. I mean, you've got Theresa May. She was a Remainer. I don't know how hardline she was. That's another thing. Don't get me on the amount of resignations they've had recently. I mean, honestly, you've got a more stable presence in Donald Trump's inner circle, and that's saying something at the moment. But yeah, you've basically got a government made up of ardent Remainers who are trying to sabotage these negotiations as much as they can. And a few years ago, yeah, I would have probably agreed with them. I would have said, yeah, fair enough, try and change the tables, try and get what you want. But that's not what the country voted for. So you've got these people who didn't want to leave, negotiating the leaving. We've had no progress over the past few weeks and months and probably even years, and nothing's happening, and it's just so frustrating. I really want the best to happen to this country, I do, but the way we're going, I mean, you'd have better negotiators if you sent the Teletubbies to Europe. I mean, really, uh-oh is probably the limit of what they can say. And I think there's another car coming. Oh no, I'm safe. It's and well, looking at the opposition they've got at the moment, I mean, it's I keep using this, but it's just useless. You've got the opposition who are at the moment more concentrating on the fact that the Labour Party is apparently a party of anti-Semites. Anti-Semitism in 2018. We are in the 21st century. That sort of thing should have died out with Hitler and the Nazis. It's remarkable and so sad that we've still got it going on after all these years in 2018. We're in the 21st century. Everyone should be getting along with everyone else. And you've got these people who, for whatever reason, I mean, this could be a construct by the right-wing elements in the country, but I'm not sure if it is. I don't know. That are trying to paint the Labour Party as this completely anti-Semitic organisation, and I'm sure there are bad people in there. But the fact that there are these bad people in the first place is so disappointing. It's just crazy. So you've got a government that doesn't want to leave the EU on one side, and on the other side you've got an opposition that is providing no opposition because they're infighting with themselves. It's such a sad and sorry state of affairs. And well, you do try and get other parties providing opposition. You've got the Liberal Democrats, well, they've got about 5 MPs, so they can do pretty much nothing to help out the situation. It's anyway, that's my thoughts on the state of politics in this country at the moment. Yeah, you can see I'm a bit disillusioned with it, really. Yeah, well, hopefully we'll get into a bit of a lighter subject in the next episode, which will hopefully be next week. It may not be next week, maybe next weekend, maybe the weekend after. Haven't entirely decided on my upload schedule yet. But anyway, see you soon. Me again, just popping up at the end of the video after the main bit to record something that I forgot to say when I did the main bit a few minutes ago, and that is to say, if you want to follow me on Twitter, my Twitter, do they still call it a handle? I'm not sure. My username, whatever you want, it's at YR They All Taken. So that's Y, the letter Y, the letter R, and then They All Taken, all one word. Mainly I chose that name because all the names that I wanted to choose were taken, oh, buzz off fly, were taken at that point, so hence why are all the names I want taken, shortened to why are they all taken. Subscribe!